Okay, start again.
Welcome to the Health and Social Services Committee meeting. We were unable to get online or the video or Zoom, but Landell and Carla, are going to make the presentation so that you will understand about scamming and what is being done to help you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Pat Cambria, co-chair.
And I'm Sandra, who's the chair.
Okay.
And we have Zena, who is a guest.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Zena.
Okay. ahead.
I'm Mr. Fisher. I'm here from Redwood Savings Bank with my associate, Carla Bordo. We're here to go over some scams that recently affected older adult or older people on a whole. It doesn't mean that you have to be an elderly person for this scam to affect you, because it affects everyone. Over the meeting, you'll hear about some scams, message scam, where people send you text message, it may be a phone call. The scams go as far as I put in a check in the mail, going to the post office, wondering when your bills are going to get paid. Just writing out the simplest things nowadays could be a scam. You walking in the store, a person just approach you by just simple asking you a question, and that question could lead to another complete different thing. Scams are likely to happen 10 times each second of the day. That's how bad scams are. We went through some scams ourselves, and it takes a lot of time for us as managers to go over with our customers what to look for during a scam. The most frequent scams nowadays for older customers are, if you're living in a household, there will be people that stop by your house to ask you questions. Question that is so simple. Can I cut your yard for you? And how simple that is. You want to make sure, okay, I want to make sure my yard is groomed a little bit, so it's okay, you could cut it. And most of the time they'll accept cash. That's how simple it gets. But it gets bad when they're saying, okay, I'll accept XYZ, it may be $500. And the simple thing is, okay, what they'll do is they'll start. And in the middle of starting, a little bit, they'll ask you, ma'am, when are you going to get the money from the bank? One, when you leave there, going to the bank, they'll know exactly what bank you're going to. Wow. Okay? They will know when you're going to the bank, who you see in the bank, and all those things about the bank. And that you're just giving a lot of information out for no reason. So sometimes it's easier to say no. Trust your siblings to say, maybe I need to call my son or another family member just to say, I think I want somebody to cut the yard for me, and let them do that part of it. Because once you engage with people outside, it's more likely it's going to be a scam. We have recent scam that people will walk beside your car and fall down just because. Yeah. That's a simple scam that you can't even protect yourself, because you're not able to see right around the car, and
you don't see what's in back of
you. Yeah.
Behind you. All they have to do is just lay down on the floor, and the next person knock on your window, you hit someone behind you, and that's it. The person who's telling you that you hit someone is friends with the next person lying on the floor. So those things are totally a scam. We have scams that works from roof fixers. The people that fix the roof is the most critical scam there is. Wow. The cost of fixing a roof may run you up from $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 as easy as possible. And then you have this person says, I will take cash and I'll fix it for $5,000. Please understand, those are a scam. It's easier to use a reputable company and pay overtime for, okay, I'll take 2 years to pay off the amount for fixing my roof, more than to pay $5,000 that's going to lead
And
to
get
a
nothing.
scam.
Right.
Or get a roof that's destroyed and you still gotta get to the regular person.
We have seen people that comes, the person go up on the ladder, go up to the roof, check the roof completely. Yes, it's leaking here, and you have to pay us $5,000 up front for us to do the job. By the time the person give the money out to the person, they didn't even need the ladder anymore. They leave the ladder at the same place and they're gone. That's how quick that scam works. They'll start the job and then move away and take your money with them. So those things are something to look for. On this flyer that we're going to be leaving with you, there is season scams.
Christmas is coming.
Christmas
That's
is
the
coming.
biggest time
Yeah.
of the year for scams.
Scamming has increased over 22% since 2022. Just think about that, 22%. Over $12 billion in scams.
Wow.
And that's the ones that are reported. We're not thinking about the ones that haven't been reported. Have anybody here gotten scammed before?
No, but there's someone that comes around, usually in the spring, rings the bell, I'll do your driveway, for, a good amount, a quick amount and everything. It's a scam because they don't use tar. They're using hot oil,
Oh, yeah, to just
and,
refresh
and it
that.
never dries, and they're gone. So I had one about 2 weeks ago. I know, so I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, so that's how
Yeah.
simple it is.
Yeah.
It's just to gain your trust for a second, and that's it. I recently learned of one that a person would walk beside you in the store
Yeah.
and drop a $20 note beside you
Oh, yeah.
and
That's
say,
an
"Ma'am,
old
that
one.
belonged to you." And you'll think for a minute, okay, yes, no, I don't think so. So the person could take up the money. Always resist to say no.
Right.
The thing about that one is, one, when you take that money up, you'll put it the same place you put the rest of money you have. And that gives them the opportunity to take everything you have. Okay, you will take it, okay, if they have to grab your bag and run, or wait till you go to your car and then rob you the same way. But that's the opportunity how they start a conversation, by your trust.
They also, a big thing too is also by phone. They call you and they say, you didn't pay your bill this month. We could help you pay the bill. Just give us your information. You for a minute think like, did I miss paying the bill? Because you start questioning yourself because, you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. And then maybe you didn't miss it, but it's not. They're really scamming you. They're getting your private information.
Or, we have a package waiting.
Yes.
But we need your approval for that package.
Yes.
Or we need for you to pay for this. I get those all the time. We
Yeah,
delete.
so it's simple.
Yeah.
Those things are really easy. The most scariest one is if they tell you that a family member has been hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most critical one. You cannot think at the moment. You want to help so much that you will give anything to help that family member.
Or one time I was with a group and the woman goes, "Oh, I just got a notice from Social Security. I got to get a hold of them." And I'm going, "Don't you dare." She goes, "Why? It's Social Security. I got to call them."
Yeah.
I go, "Don't." And she's looking at me and
It's
she
true.
was angry at me.
It's
Because I
true.
raised my voice to her, but she was so adamant about calling up.
One of the things that they say is if you have a problem and you notice that the problem is on your part, you're supposed to call them. They're not supposed to call
They
you.
never do.
They never do.
Right.
Social Security doesn't.
Right.
Nor does Medicare. If anything, they will, either write you a letter
Right.
or send you, but they do not make phone calls.
Most of the things are stick to the old-fashioned way of doing things. Going to the post office, it may be feeling like, okay, we're at the age of doing things so quickly nowadays.
Right.
By the internet, by email, things like that. If you simply go to the post office, it's most easier and more safe.
Yeah, more safer for your mail because now they're putting glue in the
Yes.
mailboxes.
Look
It's called
around.
fishing.
Yeah.
If it's called phishing.
Yeah.
I think they make an initiative by moving all the mailbox completely.
String
So
thing.
now it's forced everyone to go to the post office. But They're still bad on the next end because the meal has to be delivered somewhere.
Right.
Back in the days, we used to have competent meal person. It's a little bit different now.
Yeah.
Your mail might be delivered to the park next door.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
mail
yeah,
for another
yeah.
one. I got
Yeah.
the mailman,
So,
and I'm
that's
going,
how bad
wait a
it
minute,
is.
wait a minute. He goes, leave it on top of your mailbox. I go, no, because they don't take it back anyway. And I started walking, and he goes, no, leave it there. I'll get it tomorrow or the next day.
Hey, well, it's-
I go,
Listen.
it's not my street address. No one,
Right.
it's around the block.
Right.
Yes.
But
So
they, yeah.
they don't care that much about it.
No,
No.
it's not like
Simple
the
job.
old mailman.
No, and they don't even dress the like with the male
No,
clothes,
no.
uniforms anymore.
Yes.
So how do you try?
It gets to that point. They don't have to drive a mail truck anymore. They could use their private vehicle to
Yeah.
carry mail.
Yeah.
That's how bad it gets. So it's scary to say, but what we can do is prevention is always better than cure. To prevent the simple things, be careful. If you need to go purchase something outside, count your money at home
Yeah.
before you go outside. Don't do it in public. Please be careful around people. People that are around you, don't speak of what you're doing. If you're going to the bank, head straight for the bank. It may be that easier to take a cab from where you are straight to the bank, have that conversation. You'll have the bank employees ask you questions. Feel free to give them answers because we are only there to protect you,
Yeah.
nothing else.
Right.
We don't get an extra pay because we're looking out for the customer. We want to make sure we protect our customers.
Right.
Answer the questions is simple things. People that comes in to withdraw a large sum of money will ask you questions. What are you gonna do with this money?
Right.
Life is not like before where you use cash to pay everything.
Right.
Like I wrote
Checks.
I wrote a check and it was for a big amount, but the bank contacted me to make sure
Yes.
that I knew,
No, we do
Who you
too.
pay.
We contact.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
I call
but
right
not all.
away.
You know, it's not always, but they did, and I was glad. I mean, I knew it was a legitimate,
They know
check.
your pattern. See, we kind of, we are always telling, especially to tell, we have to know the customer's pattern. And if we see somebody coming in that normally does the basic stuff, and then now they're coming in for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 out of the blue, well, we want
Right.
to know why.
Why?
Yeah.
It's true.
And if we
Sure.
see an older person with somebody we don't know that doesn't, normally come with them, we question that.
Yes.
Good, yeah.
That's
We
good.
question that.
They
That's
know
good.
me, they know my son,
Right.
you know.
But they also should be aware that when
Doesn't come
they
in.
say to you, "Oh, you can pay us with the gift cards," that's a no-no.
I
Yes.
use
Right.
charge cards.
So there is
With
other
the
ways to
names,
pay
and then paper.
people. If you're buying something, if you're buying a new card, there is something called a bank check. I know other banks charge a lot for this. Our banks just charge $2. It's simple enough. If you come there to get a bank check, yes, we want to know who the payee is, but it's better than using cash to pay someone.
Oh, yeah.
It's always just think about the thing of it. You're taking a risk by taking the cash from where it is right now, going outside to the public. Anything could happen. If you're saying you're gonna buy a car, how much persons you tell that you're gonna buy a car?
Right.
Mm.
Just
Right.
think about the amount. How much person did you tell that you're going to the bank for the money to buy the car?
So stay private.
You gotta stay private. Feel free. We'll ask the questions when the day comes. I have seen persons convincing. How does it feel for a person to walk up to you and says, "I will give you $500 if I could borrow your debit card"?
Wow.
Oh,
You
I mean,
would just
come
think
up
for
your
1 minute.
head.
Wow.
The person would give you the 500. Only to the fact you weren't thinking to say that
And-
risk you just put yourself in by
Right.
just giving your debit.
And the thing is, if you're a senior, you are very vulnerable
Yes,
because
I
you know
know.
what, you don't think quickly. It's sad. It really is sad. Like, you know what? Even if you are street smart, there is a scam out there. They will still get you.
And
And
you have
just imagine if you're a senior.
And you have to be aware of your background because
Yeah.
there's one person here, but there could be two in the back working with
Yes.
that person,
Yes.
doing whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's around. As I said, it's scam is more frequent more than people outside.
Right.
There's other ways to do scam. If they don't get you in the mail, they'll try you by phone.
Yeah.
If they don't get in by mail,
There-
they'll
There's
bump
been
you over.
a lot of phone calls. I don't know if you've been getting any or anything from all over New York. I never heard of these places.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from God knows where. Every day, maybe 3 or 4 times a day. I don't take them. I hang up.
Yes.
But
I never pick up. I have a message
no,
machine.
but they don't leave a message.
Then you know it's a scam.
Well,
I get
know,
Staten
that's
Island.
what I'm
Right.
saying. But from all over New York state, like places I've never heard of.
And the scary part is AI is coming into
Right.
into play.
I was going to say that
And
AI is really a big
AI is
factor.
really scary because this from AI. This is where they could disguise a voice.
A voice.
And you know,
They don't leave any messages at
people
all
think-
because I hang up.
you know, somebody's arrested from their family because they use all the AI. Another scam is for those that are phone savvy. They'll say, "Oh, we just got a text from Ridgewood." And I tell them, no matter what, either come to us or do not answer it, because we don't expect an answer back unless you're signed up on our
Right.
online for the fraud for us to text you. We wouldn't text you out of the blue.
Wow.
It
I can show you on my home phone, you know, because it records where the call came from and everything. I never heard of these places in New York.
Well, that's what
But
happens.
That's
they
what
don't leave a
happens.
message. Cause I
Well,
don't-
most
yeah.
of these things are, the call comes over the internet. And because the call comes over the internet, the call could be from various places in the world.
could
Yeah.
be from Russia.
Yeah,
it could
yeah,
be
yeah.
Right.
Anywhere
Right, yeah.
possible, they can
Yeah.
make a phone call from. That's how easy it is. But once they get in your mind to have you at that moment where you're weak, that's the time where they hit. We have a scam, it's called pig butchering scam.
Okay.
And this scam is the most cruelest scam you'll ever see. It will benefit them more than a normal scam would. It's them feeding the pig, having a conversation with you over the phone. It could be a simple conversation. Good morning, how you doing? You're gonna say good morning. Just formal respect for each other, you're gonna say good morning. The simple part of it. Can I help you with anything? No,
Yeah.
not today. That's one day of a conversation. That's it.
Right. Because
Next
if you use
time
the
you
word
get them-
yes, sometimes with the artificial yes, that's all they need is that yes to authorize your voice to open accounts. So you have to be very careful.
Yes, they can open accounts that way by simply doing that. But this pig butchering scam is a way you feed them information. They would rely on that information to do certain things. That one conversation, hi, hello, goodbye. Tomorrow it will be a little bit longer conversation. How are you doing today? It's a bright sunny day. You say, okay, yes, it's a bright sunny day. What about where you are? And the person will say, well, it's sunny on my side too. The conversation ends. You just move from 4 words in the first conversation now to 10 words.
And you
Yeah.
say the word yes.
Yes. So during this conversation, the next time the conversation will say, how's your family doing? It is just a conversation. So the conversation keep increasing until one day, I have some difficulty paying a bill, but guess what? My brother helped me out. Would you like me to help you? And you would say, you know what? Yes, I have a problem with my phone bill. And they would initiate giving you money first. Okay, this is feeding the pig, giving the pig enough money. Okay?
Yeah.
And I would send you the money for getting that, starting to say, hey, I'm gonna send you $100 to pay your bill. Okay? So they did start by giving you something. The next conversation may be as simple as possible. Is everything okay? Can I help you with anything? Maybe you have another bill to pay. They'll help you. And then the next conversation to say, why is it that I gotta continuous helping you? Oh, because guess what? I don't get Social Security till the first week of the month.
Oh.
That was the initial thing they were hunting to find out when you get your money.
Right. So now they look for that check.
Yes. So that point,
They have your account information.
your
Right.
account information one, because you're receiving their money, so they have your account information. They know when funds are going into your account. So now it's time for them to start taking money from you.
Yeah.
Okay, they could
That's
take money in
scary.
various ways. We all see. Oh, what does it mean to make a payment online nowadays? Simple, your account number
Right.
and your routing number.
Yeah,
Right.
That
right.
information you initially gave to them because guess what?
But
They
you know
send
what?
you money.
I mean, maybe I think too much. But why would a stranger call you and say they're going to give you money to help you? You know,
Well,
they don't know you. It's not
wouldn't-
your family.
Wouldn't
I
you
mean, that's
appreciate it
Yeah,
though?
people are
Yeah,
vulnerable.
Yes. So when you appreciate that, that's how simple it is. And
Yeah, but
the
people
worst
are more
part is,
gullible.
once you give those information, one, they know your name by accessing you giving them access to your bank account by then sending you money, because they gotta know where the money is going.
Right.
A lot of
Right.
people are lonely.
And right there,
They
Yeah.
send it to them, yeah.
if
Yep.
they
Yeah.
put through your bank account information online to make a $5,000 payment on a car or something, it's gonna go through because it's ACH and they have authorization from you. That's how easy these scam, and that's why it's called pig butchering, because you feed the pig a little bit
Never heard
and
of
you
that
take the
one.
Wow.
whole thing away from them. And that's how bad it is. And by the time you find out about the scam,
To them.
most of it is gone.
What a shame.
That's how bad it is.
Years ago, with the 4-9 precinct, we used to have Safe Wednesdays, where the police
Yeah.
officer would have a van for maybe about 12 of us and take us to the bank.
Oh, wow.
That,
Yeah.
that
That'd
would be
be a long
nice.
time ago.
Yeah, yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to do.
Or sometimes down to Rockefeller Center.
Nowadays, it's so bad to say
Yeah.
you can't go on vacation and post pictures anymore.
Oh, yeah.
No.
If
Because
it's
they
done,
know
you
you're
know
not
that your
home.
house is empty.
Yeah.
Oh,
They know your house is
absolutely.
empty.
Yes.
And not on Facebook at all.
Yes.
My
I
daughter
have-
gave up
We
Facebook.
have a customer, well, now it's okay, but
She's great.
she went away and she ended up getting squatters in her house.
Squatters in the house.
Right around here.
For
Wow.
how long? How long was she gone?
It took, she was,
It doesn't matter how long you're gone. You're gonna
as
leave your
soon as
house
she
locked
got
up. You're not
back,
away.
they were it
And
took,
and she couldn't take them out.
no, it took her, I think, close to, it was a few months
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
before
oh, yeah.
getting them out. So you
That's-
gotta watch who you say you're going away
Yeah.
to, because
Yeah.
squatters now,
Come into your house and they have all the rights. The law is with
Although the
them.
law is changing, well, I thought they changed it
Well,
slightly.
Yes,
We don't
slightly,
care
but it's
anyway.
not
Slightly.
changing to the effect
Still,
where you
it's
can get
nothing
rid
is
of them
safe.
immediately.
you
Wow.
gotta get rid of them.
Our
That's some nerve,
suitcases.
but they
That's
got
a lot of
rights,
nerve.
And that's
Yeah.
your house.
Yep.
Please note, nobody ever take payments by gift card. Gift card is only should be as a gift.
Okay.
If anyone sends you to buy a gift card, that means you're giving
Yeah,
away
to know.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only a gift. The IRS taxes don't pay
Yeah.
by gift.
That,
Anything
yeah.
doesn't pay by gift card. So it doesn't matter how much. We've seen scams though. We've seen people take money out. It doesn't matter that much. We've seen people cry the next day when they come in. Just
Wow.
how simple it is. Even though we tell them this is a scam, they always say no, it's not a scam.
Because they don't want to show that they were vulnerable.
Yes, but even though
That's
you're
okay.
vulnerable, it's okay. Our upper management goes to the far point of telling us it doesn't matter how much they cry to get their own money. Let them call the cops to come to the bank with them, then cut them a check and give
Right.
them the whole thing out of their money. Because it's getting that bad where people are so vulnerable. They'll come there and cry just to take out money to give to somebody outside. That's how bad
Sad.
it gets. I know it sounds cruel, but it's out there.
Yes,
It's more people do scams more than how people work in this world.
totally.
It's more beneficial to them.
The check washing is number one.
Oh, I bought a pen that, like a gel pen,
Yeah.
where it's very hard to wash
Right.
the
Yeah.
check, because we have I'm part of a group, a foundation where we give either Boy Scouts money for camp, and we send them to camp, and we also have a scholarship fund, and the accountant or the whatever writes out the check for the scholarships twice a year, and someone said, "Oh, how come you wrote a check for this amount?" She goes, "No, I wrote it for this." They took the check that was for the scholarship
Wow.
and did it, and it was like I had never realized that, to see it in person.
And
Right.
a police officer told me how they do that. They take brake fluid, which you could buy in any auto parts store, and that's how they wash.
Yeah, but you can't with that
With
ink.
this new pen, no, I don't think so, but that's exactly
Yes,
how they
but,
do it. They keep the signature of the person that wrote the
Oh
check,
yeah.
Yeah.
but that's how they do it.
Wow.
And please note, business,
And I never knew
it says businesses, I would say non-for-profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we are, yeah.
They target those things because one, non-for-profit, there's a lot more persons involved. More or less, it would take somebody else to say, let's reach out to the non-profit, let them know there's a check coming in, just to find out, did they write this check? Because more or less, non-profit gives to people as well as different
Well, that's what
organizations
happened with us.
and things to that effect. I have verified check before over the phone, and it still becomes fraud after.
Right.
Just speaking to the person who writes a check, did you write out this check for $5,000? Yes. I said, what did you do with the check? Did you give it to the bus company? They said yes. I said, ma'am, you have to tell me 100% because now it's not the bus company name on the check. It's a
Right.
person's name is on the check. She
Right.
said, yes, that must be the driver's name. I said, ma'am, this can't be possible. And just from my experience, I still stop the check.
Yes.
And then days after that, she comes in and says that the bus company didn't get the check. I said, ma'am, I asked you that question. You say you gave it to them. And I said, okay, that's how far it goes. That because a person physically takes the check from you, it means that check goes into the right account. It could be that, okay, this person misplaced the check, somebody stole the check. It didn't go straight to the bank that same day. So because of that, those things really happen. The simple fact, verifying where
Right.
this check is going, just finding out exactly, is this person supposed to get the check? If you could tell me that name on the check, yes, we'll pay the checks.
What happened with us, with that money from the scholarship fund, they took out the boy's name and they took out where it said scholarship, but they left the signature of the person,
Right.
the patient. But they used a name that they had a bank account with at that bank. It was a TD Bank. That's all I remember. So they cashed the check.
Well, that wasn't the first check they cashed, and it
Right,
was on the list.
right,
That's
right.
probably how
They
know
know
that's how
exactly
they
what
do
they're
it.
doing.
They checked and there was that person did have a checking account. But that's how we got him. But yeah.
Yes, it's around, and as I said, it's hard for us to say we're gonna stop a scam on our own.
Right.
But we'll try our best in our
Right.
place. We'll always try our best. Myself, my associate.
Right, because that's the question I was going to ask. You, as bank managers of Ridgewood Savings Bank, how can you ensure people that any kind of banking, what they won't get scammed through your bank?
What we'll do is we try to avoid certain things. Customer and household part where adults are concerned. Elderly customers, we have that conversation with them.
Okay.
I know everybody wants to stick to the old ways of doing things, writing out checks.
Right.
We'll tell them, ma'am, you don't have to write out a check. I'd rather you come here, I call on the phone, pay your condensed bill. I'll spend another 15 minutes with you just to make sure your bills are paid without you mailing out a check.
Oh, you do that service like
How simple that would be. It's so
Right.
simple. You
Right.
can set up recurring payment in your account to make sure we have an option that's called bill pay, that you don't physically write any check.
Right.
Okay.
It's on our online portal, but
Yeah, I
bill
have
would go
those.
out every month, and you wouldn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, automatic, like
Oh.
an automatic, I have certain ones that do
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
But once I needed something and they said, okay, I'm gonna go off, the person I was talking to, she goes, you're gonna give the number of your account number or whatever, and then she came back on. So she did not know or whatever, it was like encrypted. And then
Right.
it went through, yeah.
Yeah. So
But
those
that's
things.
how the company did.
That's how we try our best to make sure we protect our customers.
Right.
We go to the extent. We try to research exactly where this money is going to,
Okay.
just to make sure. If it goes to the point where we have to call other institution, we will call other institutions.
Yes. we
That's
have.
good that you've done that.
Customer safety are our first priority.
Right.
Do you also have some kind of a service like if they get a credit card from your bank or a debit card or whatever, and you notice that they're spending above whatever, do you call them and say, hey, is this you? Did you spend this amount of money?
Yes, we do have
on
that
their
service.
phone? How
It's
would they
called-
do? Yeah, what is that called, and how would they?
It's called text alert.
Okay.
So what would happen is if they say, if you're from Morris Park here, and you've never been in Yonkers before, and then all of a sudden we see a charge for $200-300 on your account, that's trying to go through from Yonkers. We'll send you a text message. If that text message goes to you and there's no answer from that text message, we'll block the charge
Restrict
completely.
the card.
Oh, really?
You put it on restricted. What you have to do is the number on the back of your card, you will call that number, verify that payment to say, I did make that payment. Once you verify they did make that payment, they'll let the payment go through and then open back your card.
My credit card does that every time I buy gas.
really?
It sends me an alert. You bought gas at this gas station. And they also ask for, but before that I have to put in my zip code.
Right.
Yes,
But
so
they do
you
that,
have to
yeah.
verify.
That's
That's
good.
what we
You know.
try to do to make sure
Right.
we stay a little bit above them where that part is concerned.
Also, excuse me,
Right.
on the online forum, I know a lot of older people want those statements mailed to
Right.
their house, but we really push paperless statements.
Yes.
Because with the way the mail is, anybody
Right.
can get it, anybody can open it, the account number's there.
Yeah.
So the
I agree.
paperless statements are the best. It goes to your online banking portal. Most banks give you 6 months worth. I mean, it's really the safest way.
It is the safest way, but unfortunately, a lot of elderly people
No, I know.
they
I-
they don't even use the computer. So like, how do you address that? Because that's
Right.
that's the scary thing.
So imagine how scary that part is, and then imagine how scary it was to say you come into the bank, sit in the lobby area, and hear somebody address the teller, and then the teller to say, "Okay, Mrs. Brown, how are you doing today? Can I get your identification?" You're Mrs. Brown, sit across there, just to listen to that conversation that somebody's acting as
Oh,
Mrs. Brown at the window at the same moment. That's how scary this world is. So what we'll do is we'll take the initiative of signing this customer up online.
Yeah.
When that day come when you need account statements, feel free to come to the
Come
bank.
into us.
Oh, and then you'll print it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Print it.
Now,
for them.
Con Ed, I know I have automatic payment for Con Ed.
Right.
And they have my email address, etc. But I just got a notice that they go, we will not be mailing you statements anymore. You will be getting them online. Because I would still get the paper.
Because there are people out there, and we've had this happen to us, where they come in, they want to open an account, and what they do is they'll take a Con Ed bill and they'll cut and paste, and they bring in a photocopy. So they'll take, say, your Con Ed bill
Right.
and have their name and address on the bot. It's
Oh.
crazy, but that's what they
Yes.
do.
So that's why Con Ed,
Right.
Yes,
That's
so
why
Con Ed
Okay.
stopped it completely.
Yes.
Wow.
If we get Con Ed bill for address verification, we literally call Con Ed, put in the account number, and you'll hear whose information is there. Sometimes it's a totally different
Totally
information.
different person.
Wow.
that's so, I mean, I wasn't going to tell them I want the paper, I want.
No, but that's why.
But that's
we've
why,
seen this.
that's very
that's how
interesting.
bad
I
it
just
is.
got it. yesterday or Saturday.
So that's how scared the world is getting.
Yes,
It's not gonna be. It's not saying they're forcing people to get rid of papers, but paper leave people so vulnerable nowadays.
Right, and leaves trails and
Yes.
And the postal system is
Yeah.
horrendous, so
Horrendous.
it's even worse.
We are gonna pay more to get postal service that's not even close to that where we
I
had
get mail
before.
Once in a
So
while.
I want to say,
Sycamore Street,
on
which is
behalf
around
of
the corner from
myself,
me.
yeah.
The man,
my
the
assistant
Carla.
manager Carla,
No,
and my
no.
supervisor team
We're
there,
friends.
we'll take great interest in protecting our elderly customer every time, any chance we get.
Okay.
If it's asking questions, feel free to ask us any question.
Right.
We'll find the time of day to sit down with you, go over your account information to
Right.
make sure everything is done properly. If you're scared of online, keep the password with you. Come into the bank, log on onto our secure computer,
Yes.
and we'll show you how that information works.
Yeah,
That's
I have
very
my
nice.
little book of
See, a big
passwords.
bank doesn't do that.
Right.
bank
No,
doesn't
big
have
no.
Yeah.
No, because they're big corporations and they don't take the time. At least you guys take the time because you're a small bank and you take the time with your clients, which is very important, especially the elderly.
There's a lot of elderly around.
I do want to say, since we have to go through every verification nowadays to say, hey, verify that you're still alive to get Social Security.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, I had to do that for Board of Education. Did you know that?
of course. I've been doing it for
Since-
Carla.
'cause I've
That's
been
how I
re-
first met her.
Retire. Oh my
I
God.
do want to say we still offer notary service for free for our customers.
That's
It's
nice.
free.
We do take the initiative if you are a potential customer, which everybody is a potential customer. Feel free to stop by. We may do that form for free for you, just to make sure we do offer notary service at
Good.
the cheapest cost of $2.
There's 4 in my
Unlike
branch.
other big banks that
Really?
doesn't.
Jeez.
We'll take the time to make
Yeah.
sure
No.
papers are notarized just to get to where it is to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, those things are essential to elderly customer, and we have that service right here at Morris Park.
Because the reason I wanted the notary is when you got the thing from the Board of Ed
Yes.
or from the teachers responding,
Right.
one way that you could verify who you were without a notary or from a doctor was you have to take a picture with you with a newspaper with the date and send a copy of your driver's license. And I'm going, oh no, that's too much information on a
Right,
driver's
right.
license.
That's right.
So I went in,
Right.
and that's how Carla and I first met her.
Yes, that's how we hooked
That
up.
was it. And she goes, oh yeah, it happens all the time. They want to know if you're alive, and I know that
All of
Medicare
them.
does it, and
All
so
of them,
yeah. And,
$11.99. My
Every one
dad
of them
works
does
for
it
the
now.
transit.
Yeah, now.
My
Oh
mother
yeah,
gets it.
my
Yeah.
husband.
but my
is
son
there.
works for HSS, and he
And
goes
that's
even
the one who drove
Medicare
us
now
in
is
the
doing it,
Bronx.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
and Social Security. They will eventually check.
Ornamental armrest.
Wow.
But to think,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're there to find the time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
help our customers. It could be the simplest thing. Feel free to come in and ask a question.
Now, can you tell us? I know that you guys came in with these beautiful bags.
Yes.
What's in them? And these, we have a whole bunch of these bags for the community. If anybody wants to come in and pick them up.
Where we gave, I know we put them together. There's a pen in there,
Okay.
a jar opener,
oh, those are the best.
an eyeglass cleaner.
Oh, great.
Glass
Okay.
cleaner.
That's our jar opener.
Okay.
But what is this?
That's to clean your eyeglasses.
To
see.
clean your eyeglasses.
okay.
It's chip lips.
A chip clip,
Oh, good.
okay, and
These are
keychains.
pens, keychains, and pens.
keychains and pens.
Well, thank you so much. That's very
Yes.
generous.
Oh yes.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring some of them
To the community board
to
meeting,
the
right?
community board meeting. I'll leave some here, but I'm gonna take some home, and on the meeting at the end of the
Right.
month, I will have them to give
I
out.
could leave, you have your business cards, right?
Yes.
We could leave you our business cards, we bought a bunch.
Do you want to put them inside the bags?
It
That-
doesn't-
No,
You
it
know what?
doesn't
If you give them, I'll
Yes.
put them inside the bag.
Okay, we'll
and
do
I'll-
that.
Give me
We'll do
one
that.
more and
We'll do that.
what I can do with just
Oh,
those.
I love those.
Oh, yeah,
People
we
laugh
could go
at me
talk
with
to
the
them.
jar
Jar
opener,
openers?
and they
Maybe
work.
like on different days.
Before we just continue, we just want to say, because we didn't take attendance, we're here, Sandy and I are here.
Right.
However, Joanne Rubino is excused.
And David is excused.
And
And
is there
Stephanie, I don't know if she's on.
online? There's no way for us to check because again we were not able to
To get on.
Get on. Okay.
But I want to thank you so much, and maybe we will have you come back again, or when we have the health fair. Carla
Yes.
comes.
That's on the Sunday.
No, I'm trying to get it on a Saturday.
Yeah, we're trying to
I'm
change the
trying.
location too. So we,
Okay.
Yeah, but we're trying.
I was there and we did the table.
Oh,
yeah.
Met some wonderful people.
Well,
that's good.
You know, but it was a Sunday. It was, you know.
It's hard,
That's
very
why
hard.
Saturday may be better. Like
Yeah.
so it's Sunday, it's church day, family day for dinners.
Right.
So I'm trying.
Where are you gonna have it this year?
I am trying.
We're not sure
Trying to
yet.
put-
That's going to be something that we have to
to
figure
work
out
on,
right now.
But not outside. Years
No, it's
ago,
not-
we used to
yeah.
have it outside, and you know about weather, even
Yeah.
in the spring.
Look at
you
what
never
happened with the
know.
Columbus Day parade.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm trying.
Did I
But give
cut
me
you
those
off?
cards. I'll make sure.
I didn't cut anybody off. Are you finished? Did you have to say everything that you were supposed to
No,
do?
it was
The-
good.
These flyers are in the box.
Yes.
You can
Yes.
give them with the bags as well. This
I'll
is
put
very,
'em in the
this
bag.
actually
Yes.
came from the Office of Cybersecurity of the U.S. Treasury.
Oh,
So they're putting it out now, especially because it's the holiday time.
okay.
Right. No,
Great.
Oh, definitely, I will
Yeah.
do that. But so I'm gonna put them in.
Thank you so much for
Thank you so
attending.
much.
We're going to adjourn the meeting. What time is it? Do you have? Can you look on your?
801.
8:01.
8:01.
Okay, adjourn. So
Thank you, sir.
at
I'm gonna
8:01
put them in the bag.
p.m.
Is that okay?